Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with Linda talking about the North Country Fishing Report. And you know something, Linda, that you brought to my attention that you saw on the DEC websites or whatever you're looking at and researching. Tell us about this. This is incredible.
Yes, this is something that your listeners probably are not aware of, or if they are, they probably would want more information. So this is a ban that was established January 1st of 2026, and it's a new ban covering cold storage container polystyrene. Yeah, it's an expanded polystyrene foam container ban and loose fill packaging ban. So polystyrene products are now being banned for use with not only food containers, but also cold storage for ice chests and the worms that you buy,
the angleworms.
The worms for fishing. Those would have to be in different containers now.
They can't be in styrofoam.
Polystyrene,
Yeah, in styrofoam containers.
Yes.
And they're doing this because of the impact on the environment.
Exactly, because a lot of this material, if it's not taken out of the waste stream, it actually can end up in ponds and streams. And even though we think that we might be securing it in a landfill, sometimes it doesn't make it to the landfill. And wildlife, whether it's fish or birds, can become impacted by this.
Yeah, this is just common sense. It's no different than them cutting out lead, and you have to use steel for shot or for sinkers or for jig heads. You have to use a different material.
Exactly.
Like tungsten is becoming so popular, and it's so much more expensive, but it's to protect the environment.
This actually goes back to 2020 when they started the process of banning certain products that would ultimately get them out of the waste stream. And so with this, in 2024, they expanded the list of products to include the polystyrene. But in January 1st of 2026, it actually became law. So folks need to be aware that they shouldn't have this product, for any of their cold storage food or for storage of worms for fishing.
Well, I think it's not so much the people listening, but just being aware of it. It'll probably become mandatory. They won't be able to buy the products that they buy in these containers.
Very true, and I think that a lot of the food service companies or the food service manufacturers, they'll be aware of this, but so that the public knows that this is being banned for the express purpose of protecting the environment, taking that next step.
Well, something more that we wanted to pass on that you might not be aware of. I sure wouldn't have been, Linda, if you hadn't told me about this, and I bet a lot of people out there have never heard of this ban. But plastics, as marvelous as we felt when plastics came into being, that they would be all and end all of everything. Boy, they have their side effects. They're pollutants.
I do think that a lot of companies are becoming more aware and trying to do the right thing in terms of eliminating certain packaging materials and going to other products that can more readily be recycled or composted or what have you.
Until next time, folks, this is Don and Linda with the North Country Fishing Report.